right, for those of you that are overwhelmed with the information you've seen thus far, and you need a mental break, I am the intermission of this workshop. So I'm bringing this to you at about a third grade reading level because that's my understanding. But I am coming to you as the owner of a company, a mid-sized company, about 40 employees, really talking about how sensors benefit me. All right, so real practical, everyday stuff. Briefly, our company is located in Winnemac. We are a contract manufacturer, and we have a wholesale distribution branch of our company as well. But specifically in manufacturing, we cut metal. We cut, bend, prep for paint, and weld. So lasers, water jet, press brakes, robotic welding, tube forming. All of those systems are closed too. All the machines that we have are a closed system, meaning we can't access without some other devices, Raspberry Pi devices. And so I was really turned on to sensors this last year through the Wind Manufacturing Alliance. You can read all about that. Most of the people probably on this call know about Wind. If not, reach out to one of the professors to find out more about it. But it really brought my company into the current IoT segment by offering, you can go to the next slide. If you join the Manufacturing Alliance, which was $1,000 for the year, you got a Fluke starter kit, which is about a $7,400 value. Now, I'm not here to sell Fluke, but that's what it was, and that really was our introduction into sensors. Very basic sensors that can do vibration and temperature. You see it on a motor that we have here. And all of this information that we gather is through a Fluke Connect software. Easy to well, I want to say easy to install. For us, we have a maintenance person, right? One, we don't have a maintenance department. We don't have an IT department. So next slide, part of the Wind Manufacturing Alliance, they partnered with Guardian Machine Protection, whose sole job is preventative maintenance on equipment if your facility does not have enough people to do it. So we partnered with Guardian. Again, I'm not selling Guardian. If you need to get a hold of them, great. But Guardian is the one who installed it. David Wall and his company put them all in place. They are the ones that are monitoring them for us. And a plug as well, his service is free through the end of the year. So if you're an Alliance member and you haven't put your Fluke sensors on because you're not quite sure and haven't taken the time, get a hold of Greg, get a hold of anybody at Win. Say, I want Guardian to do it. It costs you nothing. Now, next step. All right, let's go to the next slide. For me, the Fluke sensors are good because they tell us if our machines are running hot or vibrating preventatively, saying something's going on, you need to look at it. That's great. That's stuff we need to know so my business continues to run. The other part of that we're working on is performance metrics. All right, it takes the same year, make, model, serial number machine, which we have a dashboard for the preventative side, and there's a lot of companies that have a dashboard for the machine performance side. And so we're working with Professor Martin June from Purdue, and also David is writing some stuff, just like your car dashboard that you see here. There's 20 plus gauges on there. Go to the next slide. Some of them are preventative in nature. You know, your temperature, your battery level, your engine oil pressure, your tire pressure, your fuel level. Great to have, saying, hey, watch out for this stuff. But really what I'm looking for as the owner of the company as well is, go to the next slide, the performance, the metrics. How fast am I running? Your speedometer, your tachometer, how far are we going, the odometer. And we're really, I'd like to be able to see all of this in one dashboard. So from my side, what we're working with is Fluke has good sensors. There's a lot of other companies that have sensors. They can tie those in. As I said before, all of my equipment is closed. So we have to get into it in a different way. Go ahead and go to the next slide as well. And as I said, Martin at Purdue is working with a team that has tied into one of our closed systems, and they've been able to extract data through Raspberry Pi devices and created a dashboard for me here, as you can see. It's very handy for me to see as the owner, all right, what is our part count? What is our on time? What is our run time? Do we really need to buy a new piece of equipment, or do we need to be more efficient? So sensors and the value of sensors to me are getting this information to either my desk or our general managers or our supervisors' hands so that they can make decisions in real time, and also from the preventative maintenance side so that our equipment is running optimally and efficiently. So again, this is what we're doing with it. What I've seen before from Tom and Bob and everybody before, it's mind numbing where you can go with it. But for a real simple, practical explanation, this is what we're doing.